Let's take them back.
Yeah.
Show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And the pregame warm-ups are wrapping up out in Houston, where it'll be the Rockets going up against the Golden State Warriors. A good roll continuing right now for the Warriors. It's been a fantastic season for them, and this could be one of its most memorable nights, as a win here gives them the best record in the league. Almost ready for tip-off, but first a moment to talk about something that often gets overlooked, defense. Kenny, who are the most impressive defenders in the NBA right now?
Well, defense doesn't get overlooked by championship teams, and I'm going to name some guys who've either played on championship team or contenders. Kawhi Leonard, defender on the wing. Andre Iguodala, MVP of the NBA Finals, but defense was one of the reasons. And Paul George, coming back from injury. This guy...
Dusk settling over Houston, Texas. Boy, what a great shot of the city right there. The Rockets play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Houston, Texas. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to the Pistons. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Steph Curry's out there with money, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. 3 on the clock. Fades away. Arthur dishes to Capella. Down low, goes back up. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Arthur's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Rockets. Now here's Freak. Back to Curry. Freak with it. And there's the pass to Barnes. Here's Money. No good with the triple. It's Harden with the drive. Johnson kicks to Lawson. Back to Johnson. Pass to Lawson. The high post shot. Green with the block. And he recovers it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Curry. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Now the feed to Freak. Arthur grabs the board. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden the pass to Lawson. They set the pick. Arthur with it. Out defended by Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That doesn't go either for Lawson.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Money. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's all knotted up.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And here's Houston. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
Yeah, that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you. Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and that one's good. Money's got 5.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Harden has a wide open look, and another 3 for Houston.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And that one's good. Freak.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Lawson dishes to Harden. The rebound by Money.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
You know, after starting the game 0 for 3, you know he was just desperately looking for that one to fall.
Here's Money. Ty Lawson making his last shot.
Check out the game for Money. He already has 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for Bogut. Mike Scott comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Klay Thompson in for Steph Curry.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Dishes to Smith. There's a good screen. Kicks it to Brewer. Shoots from the baseline. Warriors with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
And it's Freak missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Screen by Smith to the wing on the left. Rivers kicks to Smith. Tries from 10. No luck. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Now, Freak. 10 points for him. Outside, Scott. Iguodala, the pass to Money. And that misses. That would have put him up.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Rivers. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And that one's good. 13 points for Freak.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
There's Galloway. Again, the Rockets score.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Here's Money. From the stripe. He knocks it down right at the buzzer!
That's a shot he'll never forget as Drum.
And let's take a moment to hear a little bit from Josh Smith about his development throughout his NBA career.